All right, everybody, it's finally basketball season, and we're going to preview the men's basketball program. And I'm first joined with head coach Aaron Goodman. Coach, thanks for coming. Appreciate it. Looking forward to previewing the season with you and some of your players. Starting with you, we'll keep it pretty just general. Take us through what the preseason's been like and how's it been going for the team.
Thanks, Andrew. It's great to be here. Excited just as much as you are about basketball season. Finally here and arriving, playing in a week from today at Salisbury, so that'll be a challenge for us. Preseason's been tremendous. I think Coach Jenkins' team has done a terrific job with our guys, our returners, and our incoming. Just really pushing the envelope and really being innovative in all the things that they've done. With them, I think they've all gotten stronger, more explosive, more athletic. We have Gatorade Nutrition sponsorship now, which has been really, really good. So, just to maintain weight and gain weight especially for our freshmen, I think is important. And then leading into it, we were in shape when practice started, and I think we've just kind of taken off from there. Practice has gone really well. Our goal, we had a short-term goal was to make personal records in the weight room and in conditioning, and everybody accomplished that. Yeah. A medium-term goal was to learn our offense and defense, and we have a week to go for that. But we're moving in the right direction, and we had a scrimmage this past weekend that went well, and it's going to be about execution and cleaning some things up, but competing and effort, energy, enthusiasm, positive attitudes. It's just been a real pleasure to coach this team, and I'm really excited about where we could go. We're talented, but we are young, so there'll be some bumps.
All right, so speaking of the young team, just one senior and a handful of juniors. How does that kind of dictate in terms of like leadership and just guidance from a player's perspective? And how would you talk about like the benefits and also like disadvantages of having a young team?
We're fortunate to have a leadership team of four of our players. Taz Dixon, who's our lone senior, Kevin McCormick, one of our juniors, Dallas Marshall and Josh Porteous are two of our sophomores. So I think collectively they're able to reach across their specific class teammates, but also come together for a common goal. They're the ones driving the bus as far as where this team can go. And my role and our staff's role is to help guide them. But they're pushing each other, they're challenging each other, they're encouraging each other, and I think that the culture shift has really changed. I think that we have guys who love to play basketball, who love to work at their craft. They're in the gym on their own, and to a man, they've really excelled, and that's a testament to those four guys. And pushing each other. If we can be, I say it a lot to these guys, if we can be an older, young team, if we can have the maturity to handle some adversity, to handle the longevity of the season, and also to embrace our individual roles, if we can do that, then I think we'll be very competitive in our conference, and I think we'll surprise some people.
All right, great. Let's focus on style of play. Last year, you guys had a lot of energy. We were just talking before how you guys would press a lot, especially after made baskets. But just overall, what type of style of play can fans expect to see?
We'll continue to push in transition. Defensively, we'll continue our pressure. We'll mix it up a little bit with pressure. Man zone, half court, full court. Just depending, I think that's an advantage for us with our length and our athleticism and our quickness. So we'll continue to do that. And we've evolved, I think, as a team in just being able to have a better understanding of what we need to do and where we need to be on the floor to execute defensively. the best way. And we just need to absolutely rebound the ball from 1 through 5. All 5 positions need to defensive rebound the ball, and if we can do that and cut short possessions for teams, I think we'll be right where we need to be.
All right, Coach. Last one. Then we'll let you go. Overall, we always end here with previews. Goals for the season.
We're just gonna take it kind of one step at a time, one game at a time. We have a challenging non-conference schedule with quite a few games mixed in and a couple Division I opponents in Navy and Mount St. Mary's. Mount St. Mary's being an NCAA tournament team, as well as Swarthmore from our conference early on, NCAA tournament team. And so we'll be tested. I think that we can be as good as we want to be, and I think we can maximize our potential. And it's going to come down to how we handle our roles and how we come back and how resilient we are, how much energy and how we compete on a daily basis. And if we can continue to do that and push each other in practice, then I think this team is again there's 16 warriors on this team, and they all battle, and it's great, and it's a lot of fun in practice, and they push each other, and that's the attitude I think we need to take. As long it's positive every day, and we're moving forward, and every day it's just about getting a little bit better.
All right, Coach. Thanks. I'm sure we'll catch up with you in the next couple of weeks.
Great. Thanks, Andrew. Appreciate it.
No problem. I'm now with Josh Porteous and Taz Dixon, and we're going to talk about the upcoming season. Guys, thanks for joining me. I appreciate it. Let's start with Josh. As a sophomore, if you look back to last year, you had a lot of playing time, a lot of good quality minutes. Talk about what you learned from that season.
I think mostly I just learned, the speed of the game and, try to, get my teammates better and distribute more instead of in high school when I was kind of the main scorer on my team. Now I'm just kind of swinging the ball and getting my teammates open and stuff like that.
All right, now, Taz, the only senior on the team, tell us what that means to you and also how you have stepped into that key leadership role.
For me, it means a lot. I'm looked upon my guys to be the main core for us to get going each and every night, even in practice as well. And I just think more of my leadership role, I've been more vocal than I've ever been. And, that's kind of not been my thing of being so loud all the time. But now I got to do it to make sure I'm setting the pace for everybody. But that's just the key thing, just being vocal with the guys and letting them know, each and every practice means something. And it's my last year, so I want to do as much as I can so we can get as far as we can.
Definitely. All right, we have one more for both you guys. So, Josh, I remember last year, I don't know, it just seems that you were just kind of all over the place on the court, just flying around with a lot of energy. Talk about your playing style and how you developed that compared to last year.
I feel like my playing style is just kind of super aggressive, scrappy, just kind of in your face a little bit. But yeah, that's just the way I've always been. It's just I'm 5'9", so that's kind of how I have to be, and so that's just how it's always been for me.
All right, now Taz, you talked about it being your last season and you wanted to go out on the right foot. Can you go into detail a little bit more and what do you want to accomplish in the last season?
Well, from my team's aspect, I want us to make it to the Centennial playoffs. For me, I want to be the key assist guy in our conference, as well as maybe, hey, if I can get there, get MVP for our league, just to show my guys that if you work hard, you can get whatever you want. But that's just my key thing. I want to go as far as possible in the Centennial and just make WAC known for their basketball team again.
Okay. Is there anything else you guys want to state for the season, or did we touch it? Now's your time.
Yeah.
You're good? All right. Thanks, guys. Good luck. All right, I'm now joined with Kevin McCormick and Dallas Marshall. Guys, thanks a lot for coming. Appreciate it. We'll start with Kevin, and then we'll just work our way down. So, Kevin, just take us through how practice has been going. So now you're in junior season, so you've kind of been through it. What have you seen so far?
Yeah, junior season, and we have a lot of young guys, so a lot of freshmen in our class. They're getting used to what college basketball is all about, learning our offense, defense, what coach expects from us in general. But it's been going well. Guys are playing well together, and we're competing in practice, so getting better.
Great. Now, Dallas, you had a really impactful freshman season. Take us through that year, and what did you learn most from your first year?
I learned that the season's very long. Like, you got to take care of your body because it's just a grind, and also that how to become a better offensive player from my coaches and from my teammates. It's really helped me be a better player.
All right, great. Now we'll go back to Kevin here. So obviously you guys are, as Goodman said before, you guys are on like the leadership team, which is pretty cool. From a leadership role and even on a court role, how do you look to contribute this year?
Yeah, like we only have 3 upperclassmen and then 4 leaders. We got a lot of freshmen and sophomores. Our sophomores have a lot of experience, so but as upperclassmen, you got to show like what coach expects from us because I've been here for his 3 years. So show expectation, leadership, hopefully on the court, put in valuable minutes whenever I get in there, and just show composure and help the young guys.
All right, same thing for you, Dallas. What do you look to contribute this year?
Just being more of a vocal leader, like trying to motivate our team to get out of lulls during games so we can get that W.
All right, guys, thanks a lot, and good luck this season.
Thanks, Andrew.